In this new world where everyone's looking for a place to go for a relaxing holiday and have a little bit of peace from their everyday life, I don't think there's a better option than Ireland. A lush green country with amazing people that is famous for its scenery, drinking, and extraordinary culture. But before you pack your bags and book your flight, here are 50 intriguing facts about Ireland that you must know. Number 1. Now the first fact is quite unbelievable if you ask me. So if we ever think about a country, it's obvious that it will have several cities in it, but with Ireland, it's a bit different, as the Republic of Ireland has just 6 official cities. These are Dublin, which, by the way, is its capital city, Cork, Kilkenny, Waterford, Galway, and Limerick. Northern Ireland, on the other hand, has Armagh, Derry, Belfast, Lisburn, and Newry. Number 2. Of all these counties and cities in Ireland, Cork is the largest as it spans around 2,879 square miles. In comparison, Louth is the smallest county with a size of approximately 322 miles and is commonly referred to as the Wee County. Number 3. Ireland is quite famously known as the Emerald Isle. The reason behind this nickname is the fact that the country's landscapes and hills are filled with breathtaking greenery. 4. Ireland has one of the wettest climates in Europe, which is primarily responsible for the greenery in the country. In fact, it once rained for over 40 consecutive days in 2007, so you better pack your raincoat too. 5. Another thing that Ireland is famous for is castles, and I kid you not, the country certainly has lots of them. Although there isn't any official number, but according to many sources, the actual number is over 20,000 castles. 6. Every year the country goes green for one day, and I mean literally. The rivers turn green, the beer you're served will be green, and out in the streets everyone will be wearing the same color, green. Well, the reason behind this is St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick, who is the patron saint of Ireland, is credited with bringing Christianity to the island, and as a result, the whole world, especially Ireland, celebrates his feast day on March 17th, with parades, festivals, and the wearing of green. 7. Titanic, without any doubt, is the most famous ship in Earth's history. Now, do you know that it was built in Ireland? Yep. RMS Titanic, which tragically sank in 1912, was built in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The city pays homage to the ship and its martyrs with the Titanic Belfast Museum. 8. Contrary to the popular belief, Ireland's national language isn't English. Irish, or Gaeilge, is the first official language of the country. 9. The Irish flag was drawn using the French flag as inspiration during the French Revolution, and the colors on it all represent something of significance. 10. If you're someone who watches TV, I can bet that you know about Game of Thrones. Interestingly, most of the show's winter locations were actually shot in Northern Ireland. 11. Despite being extremely beautiful, Ireland has faced mass immigration over the years. Today, more Irish people are living abroad than there are in Ireland. According to various surveys, there are 80 million Irish people outside of Ireland, and only about 6 million in Ireland. 12. Irish people are known worldwide for their drinking capacity, and the country, even with a small population, comes 6th in the world in the average consumption of beer per person. 13. While we're on the topic of drinking, you'd be amazed to know that 10 million pints of Guinness are produced in Dublin every day. 14. Another interesting fact is that the invention of submarines took place in Ireland by John Philip Holland. 15. Now, most people don't know this, but Ireland has given the world one of its most famous festivals, Halloween, as it's basically derived from an Irish Celtic festival known as Samhain. 16. Ireland is home to one of the oldest operational lighthouses in the world. Located in County Wexford, Hook Lighthouse has been there for a whopping 848 years. 17. In addition to lighthouses, Ireland has one of the oldest pubs in the world. Sean's Bar in Athlone Town has been open since 900 AD and is still serving drinks to this day. 18. Now, the country isn't just known for old lighthouses and pubs. It also has the world's oldest continually operating maternity hospital, as the Rotunda Hospital in Dublin has been operating since 1745. 19. If you want a long drive along a beautiful coast, I don't think there's a better option than Ireland, as the country has the world's longest coastal driving route. At 2,500 kilometers in length, the Wild Atlantic Way passes through 9 counties and stretches from the Inishtown Peninsula in Donegal right the way around the coast to Kinsale and Cork. 20. At 1,752 acres, the Phoenix Park is the largest enclosed park in any European capital city. It's the largest enclosed park in any capital city in Europe. It's 5 times bigger than London's Hyde Park, and also the 8th biggest urban park in Europe overall. 21. The harp is the national symbol of Ireland. It is featured on the front of Irish passports, and this makes Ireland the only country with a musical instrument as its national symbol. 23. Now, the Hollywood or other media platforms may associate Ireland with redheads, but the fact is that only around 9% of Irish people are actually natural gingers. 24. Ireland has no snakes. Being an isolated island, the country has a limited animal life on it, and snakes aren't part of the list. 25. Ireland is a Christian country, and 88% of its population is Roman Catholic. 26. Irish hares are the national animal of Ireland and have been native to the island of Ireland for at least a couple of million years. 27. Although many believe that Draculas are inspired from Romania, the truth is that Bram Stoker, who wrote Dracula, was born in Dublin in the 19th century, and it is said that Dracula was inspired by the Irish legend of 𝗝𝗢𝗓. 28. One fact that almost no one knows is that America's most famous building, the White House, was actually designed by an Irishman. 29. Similarly, Argentina's Navy too was founded by an Irishman. 30. Ireland is home to the Royal Cork Yacht Club, known as the oldest yacht club globally. 31. Ireland is a bit strict about traditional values, and because of this, the first ever divorce in Ireland took place in 1997, after a referendum voted to remove the constitutional prohibition on divorce in the country. 32. Ireland legalized same-sex marriage in 2015. 33. Similarly, abortion has been legal in the country since 2018. 34. An Irish chat show called The Late Late Show is the second longest running talk show in the world. It's been airing every Friday since 1962, and it's second only to The Tonight Show from the USA. 35. Ireland is home to the longest river in the British Isles. The River Shannon, at 224 miles, runs from County Cavan to County Limerick. 36. People of Ireland love dancing and singing, and this is evident by the fact that Ireland has won the Eurovision Song Contest 7 times, more than any other country. 37. The oldest yacht club in the world was in Ireland. It is known as the Royal Cork Yacht Club and was founded in 1720. 38. One of the more interesting things about the country is its historical Puck Fair and its traditions. Every year in August, the Irish catch a goat in the mountains and place it in a cage in Killorglin. Once caught, the goat is crowned as a king for 3 days. During these 3 days, the population takes part in many festivities. The goat is safely released back to the mountains at the end of the celebrations. 39. Ireland is a nation of storytellers. The tradition dates back to Celtic bards who would record and recite the country's history. Many famed writers come from Ireland, including 4 winners of the Nobel Prize for Literature. 40. Ireland has a popular game known as hurling. What most people don't know is that this game is more than 3,000 years old. 41. The New Grange present in County Meath of the Republic of Ireland is 5,000 years old. This makes it older than the ancient Pyramid of Giza and Stonehenge. 42. The Tara mine in County Meath is the largest zinc mine in Europe and the 5th largest in the world. 43. Weirdly, the guillotine, which is always associated with France, was used in Ireland. 44. While the Irish love drinking, since 2009, it's illegal to be drunk in public in Ireland. 45. It was an Irishman who designed the award given at the Oscars. 46. And in 2024, Cillian Murphy became the first Ireland-born actor to win it for Best Actor. 47. Now, there's no denying that a 100th birthday is an iconic achievement that most people don't reach. A typical celebration of reaching a century of living is cake and time spent with loved ones. However, in Ireland, things are a bit different, as you receive recognition from the country's president. On your 100th birthday, you get a letter and £2,540 as part of the centenarian bounty. Afterwards, citizens get a letter and a commemorative coin on each subsequent birthday. 48. Ireland holds a unique record of being the only country to have had 2 female presidents, which is quite something given some countries haven't even had one. 49. Potatoes may be very famous in Ireland today, but they didn't even exist in the country some time ago. In fact, the country's first potato was planted in 1588 by Sir Walter Raleigh at a farm near his home in Youghal in County Cork. Lastly, it's believed that the population of Ireland prior to the infamous famine was around 8.2 million. After the famine, the population was recorded at 6.5 million people. Many years later, today, the population stands at just under 5 million. I guess now that you're ready for a trip to Ireland.